I think that it was probably the wicket. The wicket had a little bit more grass on it early on, so you know, we had to take a little bit longer to assess, and we lost wickets at key times. So you know, they bowled really well on a wicket that gave them a little bit of assistance, which they would have found nice. But yeah, every time we sort of got a partnership going, we seemed to lose a wicket at the wrong time. So that was probably the biggest difference today. Yeah, he's a really exciting young talent. Bowls with good pace, and I think the wicket suited him today. You know, there was a little bit more there for him, a little bit more grass on the wicket, and he swung the ball as well at, you know, at mid 140s, high 140s. So yeah, I think Bangladesh have got a good young fast bowler there. Yeah, I think probably the main difference was he, you know, attacked the stumps a little bit more, got some nice swing, and then that variance and bounce, which was there in the first game, but probably didn't have the same pace. Whereas today with the extra live grass, an example like Will Young's wicket, nice pace, takes the shoulder. But yeah, he bowled, you know, in that heat to keep up his speeds at 145 plus. Was very impressive. You always think the total you have is defendable until the game's over. So you know, we had to show belief and show fight with the 200 we had on the board. If we reflect, probably needed 240, 250 again. But fair play to the Bangladesh batters, came out with some really nice intent and put us under pressure early to take the big chunk out of that smallish total. Yeah, I think we've seen two very different wickets here. I personally haven't played at Chittagong before, so you know, I'll be talking to the experienced guys who've been there before, who've played on that wicket, and yeah, I guess we'll take the learnings from today. We were thoroughly outplayed, but it's 1-1 and series decider, and we'll have a couple of days rest and rebuild and be ready to go for the next one. Yeah, he starts his spell with really good pace and maintains it all the way through. So as a batting unit, we're going to be ready to go when he comes on. There's no warm-up balls. He's always on the money from ball one. I still thought he bowled really well the other day. He probably just didn't get the reward. And then today, with the wicket with a little bit more grass on it, a little bit more pace, and just being able to attack the stumps or bash the wicket with his extra pace and bounce, he got the reward today. So like I said before, we'll adjust, we'll take the learnings, and we'll go and be ready for the next one. Yeah, you never try to get out. Obviously, I was getting close to 100. I haven't played much in the subcontinent before, so the heat was getting to me. Fatigue. Yeah, I was just trying to take my time each ball, try to gather my energy and try to win each ball. I'll probably reflect and have a chat to the coach and say that I probably needed to bat another 5 overs, which might have got us to that score of 240, but yeah, just another learning going into the next game. Yeah, proper player. Yeah, first time I've seen him live. I've seen a little bit online and on TV, but yeah, really nice player, very clean ball striker, put our guys under pressure very early, and yeah, sort of took the chunk out of the chase. The wicket probably changed a little bit. There was still that bounce there, but probably not the lateral, and the swing sort of died pretty quickly. So, I think the method that we had and the method that the Bangladesh team had were quite different. We were quite conservative, looked to absorb, and I thought they bowled really well, whereas Bangladesh boys came out with a bit of intent and put us under pressure early. So yeah, it was a proper innings from him. Yeah, he's a wicket taker, so I think the captain uses him in bursts, small bursts, come in, bowl fast, hit the wicket hard, try and make something happen. And like I said, I thought he bowled really well in the first game, didn't get the reward, but he was used in the same way. We just played him a little bit better, and then today, yeah, you're exactly right. Me and Mohammad Abbas had a nice small partnership going, and then after the break he came in and got the wicket, and then he obviously, broke it again, consistently throughout the innings. So I thought, he was really well used throughout the innings, and like I said before, he comes in, ball one, 145 k an hour on the money. So yeah, he bowled really well today and got his reward. Yeah, of course. It was only a couple of days ago that we put a really good performance out and won the first game. So, we'll take the learnings. On paper it looks like a pretty bad defeat, but if we score another 40 or 50 there towards the back end, the chase becomes a little bit nigglier. So yeah, we'll move on quickly, we'll rest up, and yeah, we'll be ready and excited to go for the decider. Like, I batted out there for a while today, and I can't imagine running in and bowling fast in this heat. It's yeah, it's very hot. I've said it before, you know, he's on the ball from ball one at good pace, and I think his last ball of the spell today was 1:45, you know, so he was out there for 4 hours, and the skill and, you know, the ability to go out and bowl at that pace from ball one all the way to his last ball was very impressive.
For more updates, subscribe to our YouTube channel and click on the bell icon. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Download 𝗃𝗵𝗃𝗃 app to enjoy exciting games and highlights. Visit 𝗃𝗵𝗃𝗃.com.